Look at the weather.
It's beautiful here.
Non-stop rain.
Oh, man, it is a blazer out there.
It's cold and it's shivery.
It is cold.
Really coming down here.
I really enjoy your weather reports.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network, we're talking weather in a whole new way. From historical events to what's coming up, plus weather news, science, safety, fun facts, and more.
I like where this is going.
This is Weather Weekly. Weather Weekly with Wish TV Storm Track 8 meteorologist Marcus Bailey.
Episode 134 of Weather Weekly. Good to be with you, meteorologist Marcus Bailey from Wish TV in Indianapolis, Indiana. Hopefully you're coming off a fantastic weekend. Weather was pretty cooperative, wasn't too steamy. It was a little smoky on Sunday. Got some of that return from the Canadian wildfire smoke. May have to deal with that a little bit at times through this week thanks to this northwest flow as we go over the next couple of days. We'll get into that here in a little bit. Did get a little bit of rain in spots. Not as much over the weekend as obviously what we had prior, but we're kind of chipping away at that deficit. Noticing some lawns are getting a little greener, and looks like a lot of the farm fields are doing pretty well. You know, the corn, at least down by me, is doing real well. In fact, already starting to see some of them tasseling a little bit. So I think we're doing okay. We'll have several rain opportunities, I think, coming up this week. We're also going to dial back the temperatures, so there is some good news on that front. As we'll take a look at the week ahead for July 17th, 2023. That's coming up next here on Weather Weekly.
If you're shopping while working, eating, or even listening to this podcast, then you know and love the thrill of a deal. But are you getting the deal and cash back? Rakuten shoppers do. They get the brands they love, savings, and cash back. And you can get it too. Start getting cash back at your favorite stores like Target, Sephora, and even Expedia. Stack sales on top of cash back and feel what it's like to know you're maximizing the savings. It's easy to use, and you get your cash back sent to you through PayPal or check. The idea is simple. Stores pay Rakuten for sending them shoppers, and Rakuten shares the money with you as cash back. Download the free Rakuten app or go to Rakuten.com to start saving today. It's the most rewarding way to shop. That's RAKUTEN. Rakuten.com.
All right, episode 134. It is the week ahead for July 17th, 2023. Let's get started with the 17th. That is Monday. And I think we're going to have some of this scattered shower and thunderstorm activity probably for the morning. And we got a front that's going to be kind of moving through, a little wave. And that could spark, especially with the heating of the day, a few afternoon thunderstorms as well. So not going to rain all day, all right, but it'll be on and off shower and thunderstorm chances. And there is a risk, especially in southeastern Indiana, that there could be some maybe gustier winds. I'm not anticipating a widespread severe weather issue. These are going to be quite isolated, but there could be a storm or two that reaches severe limits with wind being the primary concern. Monday's high up to 82. I think we're relatively quiet, I think, as we go into your Monday night into Tuesday. I've got us with a low of around 67, and then Tuesday, just spotty showers and thunderstorms and a high of 82 for the 18th. Wednesday, I think there'll be a better wave kind of coming in here. There's still some question marks on the exact track of that wave. More recent trends have kind of brought it for the southern half of the state, but if that jogs a bit north, much of the middle part of the state is going to have widespread rain as we head into your Wednesday. You'll wake up to temperatures into the upper 60s, so it's going to be a little more uncomfortable. But we'll finish with a high of 84. And again, even if we don't get the rain, I think we're going to be locked in with a lot of cloud cover throughout the day with showers and thunderstorms possible. Thursday, I just have a chance for showers and thunderstorms on the 20th. Overnight lows into the mid-60s. We'll finish with a high of around 87. Friday, I have dry. Friday actually looks to be pretty nice. Lower 60s when you wake up in the morning and 83 for your high on the 21st. So that is ideal. We'll take that. Saturday, numbers not bad. Lower 60s in the morning for the 22nd. High of 83. There will be a chance for a shower or thunderstorm, and I think that would likely come with the heating of the afternoon. So kind of a summary look there where these are just pop-ups, not widespread. Same thing for Sunday. Overnight lows into the low 60s on the 23rd, a high of 84, and a few pop-up thunderstorms possible for Sunday afternoon. Monday, then back to work. Scattered showers and thunderstorms possible in the afternoon. Again, very spotty, so it's going to be flared up by the heating of the day. Overnight lows likely falling to the mid-60s, and we'll finish with highs into the mid-80s. So there's not a big swing. This is going to be a very seasonable forecast in terms of temperatures. No big ups and downs, no 90s on tap. So it does actually look quite pleasant for the most part. You'll have some mugginess, and we'll have those on and off rain chances. 7-day rainfall output, by the way, basically along and south of the I-70 corridor. 1 to 2 inches of rainfall. The highest amounts, bullseye, is going to be down around Vincennes at 2.2. Indy has a 1.1. And just north of I-70, places like Lafayette, Muncie, Kokomo, Richmond, anywhere between a half an inch to an inch of rainfall, which would be quite beneficial. So we will continue to, and again, as long as we're not getting it all at one time, that's good stuff for all of the growers and the farmers and for your lawns and all that other stuff. So not a bad forecast. We're going to take a look at that, the new drought monitor that was issued last week. There is some improvement thanks to some of the rain we've had as of late. And of course, we'll look to the monthly stats and look ahead to the next 8 to 14 days. That's coming up next year on Weather Week. All right, we are about halfway through, actually a little bit over halfway through the month of July. Here's where we stand right now. 3.53 inches of rainfall for the month. That's pretty good. We are up an inch and a quarter, or almost an inch and a quarter. Last year at this time, we were at 1.11. Since June 1st, 4.94. We're still in the hole about 2.34, but that is still a better number than where we started this month. And for the year, 22.62, that is down 3 inches from average. So we're seeing some improvement. That's the good news. And that was reflected in this recent drought monitor here. Now, there's still a very large part of our state that is still considered under severe drought. Basically, western Marion County. You head over toward Hendricks County, Putnam County, and going all the way out to Park, parts of Vermilion, Warren counties, and then all of northwestern Indiana, still considered under a severe drought. Boone County is including that as well, western Hamilton County. But you get into Johnson County, and you get into some of the surrounding counties there, you're kind of splitting the state in half a little bit. Here, let's see. Johnson County is now abnormally dry, so not considered to be in a drought. Same thing with Shelby and Hancock County. Madison County, you've got a little bit of a moderate drought still kind of going on. Southern Indiana is completely cleared out of everything down along the Ohio River thanks to some pretty heavy rain. So, again, there's still some stuff we got to work on. Basically, northern and western Indiana, and it goes basically all the way to, let's say, US 31 to I-70. That corner, west and northwest, all right, that's where you have the moderate drought and the severe drought going on, all right? But some hope. The monthly outlook, easy for you to say, monthly outlook from the Climate Prediction Center. In that area I just mentioned, it says drought remains but improves. That's the forecast for the remainder of the month. And northern Indiana, who technically still is under at least a moderate drought up along the Indiana Toll Road, and then say the southern third of the state, not along the Ohio River, but places like Bloomington, Columbus, Bedford, Seymour, who are also at least in abnormally dry conditions, says drought removal likely. So there are some big signs that we are going to be knocking this down a lot, or continuing to knock it down a lot over the next couple of weeks. 8 to 14 day outlook. This would take us to July 23rd through the 29th. Strong signal for above average temperatures and near normal precipitation for that period. The 3 to 4 week outlook, which would be July 29th through August 11th. There are some signs of below average temperatures and some slight signals for above average precipitation. So there we go. There's some good signs for you coming up. We appreciate your time. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, you can email me anytime at marcus.bailey@wishtv.com. You can also get our forecast 24 hours a day at wishtv.com. And, of course, on the Storm Track 8 weather app. You can always get my forecast as well, Monday through Friday, starting at 4 a.m. on the TV side, Wish TV Daybreak. And you can reach me out on social media as well, Marcus Bailey Weather on Facebook and at Marcus Bailey on Twitter and Instagram as well. While you're here, make sure to check out all the other great podcasts, all part of the All Indiana Podcast Network. Have a wonderful week. We'll talk to you soon, and God bless.
Discover more from Storm Track 8 Weather and Wish TV. Online at wishtv.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. Plus, be sure to check out more great podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.